I think it's time we start making some content. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole. I'm also known as the Gluten-Free Babe on Instagram, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I used to make videos on here. They were makeup, lifestyle, fashion, and every once in a while we can dive into that, but I primarily want to talk about my journey being gluten-free with celiac disease, as well as things like planning a wedding, recipes, food hauls, all of the good stuff. That is what this channel is going to be home to. So today I figured we would kick it off with one of my all-time favorite hauls. It is my gluten-free must-haves from Trader Joe's. So it's probably going to be a long one, so maybe grab a snack that you have at home or grab a pen and paper and start making your list. Let's jump into it. So I'm going to start with something that I actually drink all the time. It is the Blood Orange and Orange Juice Organic Seltzer Water. I have been on this weird seltzer kick ever since I went to Germany like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. This one can has 15 calories, 2 grams of sugar, 3 carbs, no sodium. I know that that's something that at least I look for in a seltzer is I don't want it to have sodium in it. So this is something that's nice. It's fun, it's juicy. I refer to this as the mimosa without the fun. So this, 10 out of 10. So if you follow me on Instagram or if you're new around here, I love tacos. That is not a surprise. I love quesadillas. I love Mexican food, mainly because they're a corn-based cuisine. At least that's what I tell myself. And I find it hard to find like a good big old tortilla for quesadillas until I found these. These are the brown rice tortillas. They do go bad pretty quickly. I usually keep these in the freezer and then just take them out when I need to. Let's see. Brown rice, flour, filtered water, tapioca flour. I'm not going to go through it and read all the ingredients of everything. I would literally you would just be like, cancel her already. These, super good on a grill or on a flat pan. Your choice of Mexican cheese and seasoning, fold it over, or use two, one big boy. They hold up really well. Next up is the cult classic, the gluten-free everything bagel. Now listen, I am from New Jersey. I am from northern New Jersey. I have had a New York bagel. I have had a Jersey bagel, and I'm gonna have to side with NJ Go on this one. Jersey does it better. I only stopped eating gluten 3 years ago, 4 years ago, so I very much remember what a good bagel tastes like. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not this. I got lost in the everything seasoning. However, this is a very good alternative and it really holds up well for like avocado or if you want to make a breakfast sandwich. It's good. Is it that classic New Jersey, New York bagel? No, but I've yet to find one of those, so if you know where one of those are, please let me know. Please. In the bread, we have the multigrain sliced bread. I don't normally go for multigrain. They don't normally have multigrain. I also see if this goes bad like tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to freeze this. That's fine. Basically, I like to use this for toast. I like to use this for French bread pizzas. Basically, just you take a slice of bread, you toast it, and you make pizza out of it. It's a fun little snack. My mom used to make me after school. This bread holds up really nicely. It also holds up really well in the freezer, and because it is pre-sliced, you don't have to chip at it with a knife to get a slice out. So, highly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, what you've all been waiting for of the bread department, and that is the hamburger buns. I don't know about other, I'm hold these like a baby, other gluten-free people, but I miss going to Stop and Shop, which is where I used to go to get stuff for barbecues, and just getting the shitty grocery store bread. Those I miss getting those thin hamburger buns. They're not thick, they're not dense. If I throw it at a wall, it's not gonna break my wall. I'm looking at you. Char, love your foods, your hamburger buns suck. I said it, all right? Someone had to say it. It was me. These, oh my God, I scared Penny. These, they are tiny, they are pillowy, they are squishy. A must-have. If this is only a summer item, I'm gonna cry because I'm someone who grills 12 months a year. Catch me in a snowstorm on this mountain I live on, grilling a burger. That's about right. But these, amazing. These, however, if you stick them next to fruit, like we keep ours next to bananas, they are going to mold quite quickly. So now we're gonna move into baking. For me, I'm someone who likes to bake. I like to bake from scratch. However, I'm gonna be honest with you here, I like a good little baking mix sometimes. Sometimes I want a cookie. I don't feel like measuring all my flours, and please don't eat my hamburger rolls. We have an audience now. But you know, you don't always feel like taking out your measuring cups and like making sure everything weighs perfectly. Like, I don't want to do that all the time. I want a good old box mix. I'm gonna melt some butter, I'm gonna throw it in, I'm gonna have cookies in 8 to 12 minutes, you know? So that's where Trader Joe's. So this mix, it is delicious. It's really similar to a Betty Crocker fudgy brownie mix. It's not quite as cakey as you're gonna get with a traditional gluten brownie, but it is still pretty good. And you can swirl peanut butter, you can swirl marshmallows. I've done a whole candy top. These are something that you will absolutely fool your gluten-loving friends. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, don't eat that, Nicole, it's full of gluten. And I'm gonna be like, psych, it's not. Joke's on you, gluten lover. Next is a newer item. This is their almond chocolate chip cookie mix. This is that, add a little bit of, what is this? Butter or vegetable oil. You can make them vegan if you want, except I don't think the chocolate chips are vegan. They are. Vegan. So you can, look at that. You can tell it's late in the day. These are vegan. These are great. So you can either do butter, you can do vegetable oil. You pop these in the oven for 10 minutes. I think I usually do 14. Delicious. These are something that is just a nice go-to snack. I made these for a coworker for their birthday. She also happened to have a gluten allergy, which was great. So these are great. And they're also, I don't know what that means, but they're delicious. So next we're going to kind of get into some pantry items. These are the crispy crunchy gluten-free cookies. I don't keep these in the house for me. First of all, let's just clear this up. I keep these in the house for my fiance. If you're someone who's ever had a Tate's Bake Shop cookie, this is very similar to Tate's. It has that crunchy, crispy, little salty, kind of super sweet cookie taste. They have a good snap to them, which is what I like. I wouldn't compare them to a Chips Ahoy or anything like that because they're not. But these are really, really good. They do come in, I think, a ginger flavor. I'm not a big fan of ginger, so we just eat these. Next up, we have the holy grail of pancake mix. These are the gluten-free buttermilk pancake mix, and I have never found a pancake mix that's good. We keep these in the house, probably like 4 boxes at a time. That is not an exaggeration. You never know when you're gonna need 4 boxes of pancake mix. Plus we always make a double batch. You're gonna say, Nicole, well, don't you want your food to taste like gluten? And the answer is no. I want my pancake to take like a full ass gluten pancake. And this is what that does. It's really good. It's buttery. This is not vegan. This requires an egg, butter, not vegan. Also has milk powder in it. So this is really good. I highly suggest this. I have not had their Ubi pancake mix yet. I actually believe that's in my cabinet. But I don't want to come out here and talk about something if I haven't had it. This is an absolute yes. Next up, we have JoJo's. I'm just gonna be straight with you here. This is an Oreo. That's all this is. This is an Oreo. It is delicious. Basically, I'm not kidding you, it tastes just like an Oreo. These are not vegan. I know that Oreos are, I'm pretty sure. And until Oreo comes out with a gluten-free cookie, Oreo, I'm gonna buy these. In the winter, they come out with peppermint ones, which are really, really good in brownies, but so are these. This makes a really good slutty brownie. So if you're missing a good Oreo, this is definitely for you. And last but not least, this is just, it's popping corn. That's all it is. It's popping corn. That is the only ingredient. I put this in on my list of stuff today just because a lot of people don't know that Trader Joe's sells popcorn. This is on the bottom with the dumb broccoli that no one ever buys. Mainly because it tastes like trash and it's high in calories. But this is good. I have an air fryer for my popcorn, so I guess that would be an air popper. Duh. This, you just cut it open, you put it in the thing, pops. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. So next up on my list is going to be the cold foods from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna start off with the most life-changing, totally life-changing product Trader Joe's sells. It's gluten-free, and that is the pizza dough. This is new. This is delicious. I know what you're saying, Nicole. I can go to a grocery store. I can, buy a Bob's Red Mill or a King Arthur grocery mix. No, that's where you're wrong. This is like good old classic pizza dough. It makes a good pizza, but let me tell you what else it makes. I'm gonna tell you a secret. Come here, Eddie. Garlic nuts. I don't know about you, maybe it's a New Jersey thing. I miss doing this on a Friday night. Ready? Hello? Anthony Franco's Pizza. Yes, you have 800 locations in New Jersey, I'm well aware. I would like a large pizza, well done, and a big old order of garlic knots. Okay, great. See you in 90 minutes because it's a Friday night. This is what I do now. Hello? Anthony Franco's? Can I get a gluten-free pizza? Can you change your gloves? Can I have garlic on that pizza? Well done. Yeah, it's an allergy. 90 minutes? Okay. Thanks. No. Take this, you leave it on the counter for like 30 minutes, you let it get soft, it rises a little bit. Perfectly stretchy, make some garlic knots, butter, garlic, salt, pepper, a little bit of cheese if you want. Even I don't even like cheese, I put cheese on it. This is it. This is our ticket to paradise. Slap the dough. That's how I feel. I love it. I just wanna cuddle with it. It's delicious. Highly suggest. I also made bagels with it, and they were better than the other everything bagels. Now we're gonna go into spreads, dips, jars, that kind of thing. I'm gonna start with a salad dressing. So this is what I call my LA vegan girl dressing. Sorry, Michaela, you know I love you. This is literally avocado, green onion, lemon juice, chives, basil, and garlic. It has to be refrigerated. I'm not a big fan of pre-made garlic. I got garlic on the brain. I'm not a big fan of pre-made salad dressings just because I always feel like it tastes a little off. This is no exception to that rule. However, it is the closest green goddess dressing that I like that does not have mayo in it. Obviously, it is vegan, but it's good. It adds a nice little fresh kind of kick to it. It's good on grilled chicken. So this is something that I definitely keep around just because it's good on stuff. Obviously, you can tell I haven't opened it yet, so it can't be that good, but I do like it. Next, for my refrigerated items, I have the Italian Bamba fermented crushed Calabrian chili peppers. This is just a pepper paste. It's, again, good on grilled chicken, rice bowls, that kind of thing. It is kind of spicy. It's like if red pepper flakes were a paste. That's literally what this is, but it's really good. It takes like a year to go bad or 2 years to go bad, so we just leave it in the fridge. We pop it on top of toast or chicken, whatever it can be. By we, I mean me. Dave hates spice, so this is great. Next up, this right here. Cinnamon bun spread. Is it healthy? No. Is it delicious? Yes. And that's how we should live our lives. That's that. This is basically a cinnamon roll in a jar. There are no gluten ingredients. It describes itself as a rich, gooey honey butter based spread with cinnamon bun spices. And hell yeah, is it good. It just smells like a Bath and Body Works, like in the fall. Like, you know when they get all their pumpkin candles and the vanilla candles? Almond. Not almond. Almond smells clean. But either way, this is delicious and this is an absolute must-have. I'm not sure if it's a year-round item. I did pick this up, like 4 of them in the fall. This is still can number 1. I don't know what I thought I was going to do with it, but I think it goes bad in August, so if anyone wants one. Next up, we have my favorite dip from Trader Joe's. This is the creamy garlic dip. It is vegan. The only thing in this is canola oil, garlic, lemon juice, citric acid, and salt. A fun fact about me is that I hate mayo. I will avoid aiolis. I won't even go near mayo. Anything with mayo makes me want to vomit. The idea of spicy mayo on sushi, no thank you. I literally cannot stomach mayo. I know it is eggs and olive oil. I don't really like eggs to begin with. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Either way, can't do it. This is the closest thing to a garlic aioli that I will eat. You take those hamburger buns from before, put a little bit of this on it, screaming hot grill. Like, gonna cause flames hot grill. I'm not reliable if your grill catches on fire. Slap these bad boys down, get some char, grill marks, whatever you want to call them. Delicious. This is also really good on chicken. Next, we have the bruschetta sauce. I have to keep it like this or it will spill all over the place. It's literally just bruschetta in a container. It's really good though because it has a little bit of balsamic vinegar in it. I like to eat this on toast. That's that. Like, that's the thesis. Like, that's this whole thing. Finally, we are going to go into beverages. So this is coffee concentrate and the new cold brew black tea concentrate. Both of these you add 1 part concentrate, 1 part water. This one I also do a little bit of oat milk, and they make drinks. I haven't opened this yet because I wanted to keep it closed for the video, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this works because I'm a lazy person and I don't want to brew my own. Next, we're going to talk about frozen food, which I have all piled in my arms right now because I did not think to get a bag for this. This is a pretty quick one. These I keep in the freezer at all times. Hopefully these are still good. I don't know. Either way, they're delicious. This is just 4 raw turkey burgers. That's it. These are really good. They're low in calories, literally kosher, salt, turkey, rosemary, product of the USA. That's the whole tea, sis. That's it. It's just turkey burger. It's really good on the grill. It's really good on a pan. Hi, Peach. Next up, I threw the box out because it saved space. So this is jasmine rice. You pop it in the microwave for 3 minutes and it makes rice. Gluten-free. I don't know why a lot of people think rice isn't gluten-free, but this is. Hi, can you take your face out of the bag? Thanks, mommy girl. Next up, we have the roasted corn, not to be confused with the street corn. This one is literally just corn. The other one has cheese in it and all other stuff. This is just roasted charred corn, and it is spectacular. Next, we have the shredded hash browns. This is literally potatoes and dextrose, and it does say corn next to it, which is great. These are shredded potatoes. You put them in a frying pan with a little bit of oil. You got yourself a hash. Add in some peppers, some onions, some shallot, garlic, whatever you want. You're the boss. And that's that. It has 60 calories for 3 ounces. Do I eat 3 ounces of this? No. Do I eat more? Absolutely. Charge it to my card. So next up, we have an item that does not say it is gluten-free. I have 2 of these items in this haul list, whatever you want to call it. These are the mini chicken tacos. So these do have dextrose in it. Anything with a dextrose or a maltodextrin or a modified food starch, you want to be careful of, just because there's a chance that they could be wheat and not corn. Like we saw with the, what was it? Oh, the hash brown. That was a corn dextrose. This one is not labeled. I can tell you that I am wildly sensitive to gluten. I can't even have a sandwich that you cut on the same cutting board. Don't come near me with 1 breadcrumb. Like, I will poop my pants for hours. These do not make me sick. I put these in the air fryer. It works great. There's no cheese in them, I don't think. I could be lying to you. No, there's no cheese in them. So the whole thing with this, and this is just a general waiver for my channel, just because it doesn't make me go poo-poo in my pants doesn't mean it won't make you go poo-poo in your pants, and vice versa. Everything that I say, unless something is labeled gluten-free, please take it as a suggestion. I don't want you to go buy these and get a tummy ache, and then 4 seconds later you're in my DMs like, I bought these because of you, and now I'm pooping my pants. This is your waiver, man. You might poop your pants. That's life. Normalize pooping. That's my new campaign. Normalize pooping. And finally, we are going to move on to the part that everyone wants to talk about. That is the chippies and the snacks. So let's jump in. Popcorn. This is heirloom popcorn. It's literally popcorn, avocado oil, and salt. It is so cute and so tiny. I personally like to keep this in the car. I think it's a good car snack. However, if I bring a new bag on a long car ride, I'm going to eat the whole thing. And by long car ride, I can be going around the corner to Walgreens. Either way, this is one of those snacks that you eat the entire bag of, and that's fine. Next up is the corn, pea, bean, and quinoa crisps. This is actually one of my fiance's favorite snacks, coming from the man who does not like quinoa, beans, or peas. They basically taste like a little rice cake. They are pretty salty, even though there's only 7% of your daily intake, which I guess is a lot. This is still really good. They're really crispy. I like to eat these by myself. I could see them, by myself, I mean by itself. Like, not me. Like, I'm not just gonna sit in a corner and eat these. Although it's tempting, and I might. And you know what? If that's what you do, no judgment. Live your dreams. This would probably go really good with a garlic dip. Maybe I'll try it later. Next up, dark russets. These are literally plain potato chips, but they are dark russets. That is all this is. These are in peanut oil though, so if you have a peanut allergy, this chip is not for you. However, if you are my fiance Dave, I will leave the bag on the counter because I know that you like to eat the whole thing. No shame, because I'm gonna show you all the snacks right now that I also eat in one sitting. Starting with my favorite Trader Joe's snack. I'm very confident in saying that, and it is the Spud Crunchies. This little guy right here says he's gluten-free. These are like crispy little French fries. That's all these are. They got little mustaches. They don't actually when you open the bag, but these are my favorite snack. I will eat this entire bag as soon as I am done filming this while I'm cooking dinner with no shame whatsoever. These are the absolute best snack Trader Joe's makes. Hands down. If you are a potato fan, this is for you. Next up is the Taki Dupe. If you are gluten sensitive or have a gluten allergy, a lot of times you realize that things like Takis, Doritos, we can't have because of the maltodextrin. I can't remember if Takis actually just have wheat in them. Either way, this is a direct dupe. They are labeled gluten-free in the back. They are rolled like a Taki. They leave the red stains on your hand like a Taki. If it looks like a Taki and it walks like a Taki, you know what they say? It's probably a Taki without the gluten. So these are really good. Highly suggest. They're really good like if you're having like some watermelon and pineapple, and it's like a little tahini, you know? Highly suggest. Next up, this doesn't really need any sort of explanation or introduction. It's a plantain chip. It is a plantain in sunflower oil and salt. That's all it is. They also make these in the jerk seasoning. Personally, I have to be in a mood to have allspice. I'm not a huge allspice fan, so I knew that this week I wasn't really feeling allspice too much, you know, just wanted plain salt. These are really good with guacamole or, again, garlic dip, because we put garlic dip on everything in this house. So I highly suggest these. They are a little higher in fat. If you're looking for a plantain chip, I always suggest you make them yourselves. Super easy. You slice them thin, you throw them in an air fryer or in the oven with a little bit of coconut oil. It comes out great. But if you're lazy like me, these are also great. Next up, we have the pretzel twists. These are gluten-free. I like to use these for Chex Mix, gluten-free Chex Mix. So basically you take these, you take corn Chex or rice Chex, and these things called bunny tails. I don't remember who makes them. I have to figure it out. Toss it with a little bit of oil of your choice, your seasoning of choice. You throw it in the oven for like 15 minutes. My friend Kim taught me this recipe, and it comes out great. You make your own little Chex Mix without the weird like little wheat disc and wheat stick. Although the wheat stick was always my favorite. The wheat disc we can get rid of. No one wants a rye stick or disc, whatever it is. But these are good. These brown up really well. These are also good with, ready? Come closer, hear me out. Frosting. It's what I call my chubby girl snack. Pretzels and frosting. It's nothing like it. It's the world's best PMS snack, and I will stand by that. Is it healthy? No. Is it delicious? Yes. Give it a try. You'll thank me later. And last but not least, we have the ghost pepper chips. So these are lattice chips, as you can see here. This is the other item that does contain both I think it's just maltodextrin, right? So this has maltodextrin in it. I was reading the back, something that we all do when we have gluten allergies. It is not specified if it is wheat or corn. Again, I can tell you that I have had these countless amounts of times. I have never had an issue with it, but again, that is just my tummy. Your tummy could be different. Everybody's tummy's different. That's what makes bodies great. Do I wish my body could house gluten? Yes, but it can't, so now we're here. This is it, guys. This is it, guys. This was my haul. This on ground. This was my must-have products from Trader Joe's. If you like this video, please let me know. There's going to be a whole lot more videos. I'm going to actually come out with a wedding series where I talk about my experience so far with planning my wedding gluten-free. Obviously, we have had a few bumps in the road. But we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about how poorly it was dealt with. but I think it's going to be a really important topic to talk about, as well as some recipes. Head on over to my Instagram. I am putting new recipes over on my story at least once a week now. Probably going to be more than once a week, or at least I'm aiming for that. Don't hold me to it. It could be wrong. Can't tell you when I'm going to put out my next YouTube video. Maybe it's in 3 days. Maybe it's in a week. I don't know. I'm going to try to do one a week. As of right now, I am unemployed. I lost my job last week, but that's okay because now I get to do stuff like this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm not gonna make you click the bell or click the bell. I don't know. I feel like someone has that slogan trademarked somewhere. But this was my haul, and I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Didn't even make it out of my filming chair. Like when the bottle service girls bring the bottles, it's like that with potatoes.